Let's do that. Move that out of the way. And you know what? I have to pick up my daughter in what? Oh, I never turned that off. In about half an hour, I need to leave. But if I can get this glued in time, I think I'm actually going to cut open the Etch Cam Etch A Sketch finally. So let's see if we can get that done. Welcome back on YouTube. We are going to um, glue this now back together. The drawing will be preserved and I can ship it out. Now, I let the glue cure for 24 hours, so I'm not going to put it in the shadow box until tomorrow. I am back, Rachel Long. I washed out all the powder and came back. That's it. Nice and simple process. I'm going to change the view on YouTube. There we go. So we're going to actually start by, and you're front, Rachel Long. Oh, where did I put scissors? Now, if you saw the last live and saw the glass drawing, you could see right through the drawing. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece of black construction paper, and I'm going to then glue it on the inside of the back so you don't see the inside lines of the backing of the Etch A Sketch. So that's the goal here. Let's make sure it fits. It's the right height, but it's a little long. Let's do that. Very nice. That's perfect. And then we're going to start. I'm going to go get the drawing real quick. So this is what I was talking about. You can see right through it because you're scratching off the powder and you're not drawing a line. So to keep you from seeing the inside of the back, all these lines, I put the poster board in. Set that in a safe place. All right, here we go. This is some E6000. Yes, Rachel, in risk of more hand slapping regarding aluminum powder, I am back. Ah, this is nice. That was definitely cleaned out well. Last time was very frustrating. There was still some glue inside the cap that was, I had to squeeze so hard that it broke there we go. All right, let's set this down. Just like that. Now we're going to put the knob shafts back in. Now we're going to glue around where the drawing is going to go back on. I have no doubt I'll have time to cut open the. Oh, but I wish I had. I did have that heated knife, and I wish I knew where it was because I would use that on the. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'm at it. Last side. All right, there we go. Now we're going to stop there. We're going to tap the glue because that's all the glue we need. Now we carefully put this back on.
I've got my mother's love. I shouldn't
These little pads are really important for the padding of the knob when I put it back on. I glued the outer edge, so we're going to put that on. This is really going fast. These may not be all the way on, but that's okay. Perfect. So now I've taken out the drawing mechanism. You can turn the knobs and it won't erase. I've taken out the powder so I can shake it and it won't erase. But I am going to let that glue cure for 24 hours. So I'm going to clamp it. I don't need 4 clamps. I don't know why I grabbed 4 clamps. I think I'm going to try to wipe some of the excess glue off though. Like that. I hope that's dark enough. These lines, so odd. The lines on this drawing look really gray. They don't look dark. But when we cut it open, there's no doubt that it went, you could see right through it. But the lines, I mean, it's there. There it is. Yeah. All right. So again, I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. Now I want to take this one. This is one where I cut it open and then I cut it open and did not put anything. It was a junk one. And what I'm going to do, hold on, I got to give me a second here. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. So let me show you. Uh, oh, so Rachel on YouTube, TikTok was saying, "So cool. Do you sell big ones too?" I do. Let me show you. This is one of my own drawings for my. I should say it's for my own collection. But this is when I draw on the big ones, I spend hours drawing on them. So a base rate. This is one I spent. Oh, I forget how many hours. 16, I guess. 16 hours on this one. I guess. But it was part of my Disneyland project and part of my own collection. Now, somebody has offered before, even when I started this one, this is a Stan Lee Etch A Sketch, and I drew Spider-Man on it. And this one I'm offering to a buyer for 800. But if you want just a classic line drawing, I did one recently of the Porsche logo. It's 150 because the big ones take longer. I saw you, Ariel. I was busy talking. Sorry. I feel like that was a little. If I'm in the middle of explaining something, you know, I'm not going to answer your question. So, right. It's been a very good day, though. Thank you. It's good to see you. Oh, I could talk about Etch A Sketch all day. Give me a second. I'm going to get. You get the glove. All right. Rika, hello. So, what my plan is, I just oh, let me show you. This was a commission piece, Danica. Um, I did the Yankee Stadium, and the person who bought the Yankee Stadium, their sister wanted this. So I sold them that. I'm preserving it, and I'm trying to get it shipped out by Thursday. Now, what I'm doing with this is a wireless webcam, and I'm gonna cut the back open of this and so that it can go through here, and it's gonna be my Etch Cam for YouTube. My idea was to have fun with it, like, hey, where's the Etch Cam today? So It's still very powdery. But because I'm going to use a blade, I'm getting my cut gloves, my cut-proof gloves on. So I have a little time. Yeah, what time is it? Yes, I've got about 20 minutes to I have to go pick up my daughter. And since I finished gluing the other one back together, I'm going to use this time to try to make this, stand up so I can get, I think. So I'm hoping what I can do. I do have a heated blade, but I don't know where I put it. So in the meantime, I'm just going to use this blade because this is very soft plastic and this shouldn't take too long. What does that look like to you? Okay. I'm going to move. I'm going to move TikTok over so I can get a better. I don't want to block your camera for YouTube. So I'm on YouTube as well doing this. So my goal is just to keep throwing down the same groove until I'm all the way through and do it 4 times. You know what? Maybe I will wait until the knife, till I get that heated knife. Sketchy, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, now you can't see anything on TikTok. Let's try to get you a better view without blocking YouTube. There we go. Don't need these. Sorry. Is there other ways to open them besides cutting the sides? What I used to do is drill holes while it was face up. I would drill holes in the bottom and try to shake out as much of the powder as I could, but there was always a level of powder left over. So really, um, on the larger ones, the newer larger ones, there's actually I don't have to cut open the inside. I just have to cut open the red frame because the inside, the glass is held on by a plastic frame that I can pop off with a screwdriver. I feel like I need to take these knobs back off. Hey, look, they'll come off. I got an email. I'm not in do not disturb apparently. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. All right, that's not coming off easily. Let me go get my knives. Yeah, I have some of my original drawings that they were shaken enough, even though I tried to keep them on their backs, they were shaken enough that the poof of the powder inside has faded the lines a little bit. Because I had just done a drill and drain. The good old drill and drain is not so good. Oh, well, that's not going to do much better because I still haven't. I didn't think about that. That's all right. I need to clean those off anyway. All right, let's try this again. I wonder if I can flip the blade over. You know what? Hold on. I wonder if I've already flipped this blade over once before, but I'm going to try. See if this side's any better. Actually, I think it is better. It was so frosty that the entire oh wait, preserved action is saw in half method. I left it in freezing cold car overnight. It was so frosty that it made the entire image almost disappear. Oh man. So basically like the frost almost like liquefied the aluminum. I think that's what it sounds like happened. That's crazy. What I'm going to try to do is cut this deep enough. 44. All right. Oh, hit my head on the rig. So my plan is in 15 minutes, I can go pick up my daughter from school, come back, and I'm going to work on my potatoes sack race drawing for an hour and then do some requests. It's an Etch-A-Rama Fest, Etch Fest 2025. I'll make for a very eventful Etch Day. I don't know if that's enough. Yeah, maybe. See, then what I could do is if this isn't enough, I can go get, I do know where my soldering iron is, and I can just melt this down because it doesn't have to look pretty. If it's not big enough, I'll get my soldering iron to finish the job. How do you draw in the middle of the screen without noticeable lines coming from the edge? Well, one way to do that, I'm not sure. Oh, are you talking about like this drawing that I just finished where it's a floating image in the middle? So that's where you started. Like I put the stylus where his eyes and nose were, and then shook it then, and then started the drawing with the eyes and the nose, if that's what you mean. If you watch my, I don't know, have you ever seen me draw live, Rachel Long? Yeah, it is a great question. Um, and you could go to my shorts on YouTube. Oh, you're on TikTok. You can go to my TikTok profile and look at my posts, and you can watch how I draw. I always, well, if you were watching me live, let me put it this way: if you watched me live, you would say, "Okay, I'm going to draw this now. Let me start here. Now I'll shake it, and now I'm going to start." Oh, Bo, by the way, if you don't know, Danica is an Etch A Sketch artist also. She does some fun lives. Um has also been known as the Etch A Sketch Queen. You can see her profile picture. But yeah, she has a lot of fun in her lives. She's playing games and writes names or guess the emoji and her style. All of us Etch A Sketch artists, we all have our own different style, even though we use the same medium, just like a painter, right? Everyone doesn't paint the same. Everyone has their own style and technique. It's the same thing with Etch A Sketch. I love her work. It's very, man, I know I've used a really appropriate adjective before. It's very, I don't know, fluid. Um, what's the word I've used before? I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Yeah, freestyle. That's a good way to do it. Freestyle. Yeah, organic. That's the word I was looking for. I love it when I get into an organic mood myself, and a lot of your drawings are just very organic. They just flow. What state are you in, Danica? I feel like I remember you being in Utah. I just wanted to confirm that. Oh, Colorado. Okay, Colorado. So I was close, right? They neighbor. Colorado and Utah are neighbors, right? Howdy from Kentucky. Well, Dale, Kentucky. I think I could have guessed where you were from by your username, Dale, Kentucky, on TikTok. I wonder if I should. I know what. You know what? Hold on. Now that I'm using this blade, I wonder if it'd actually be better. Let me hide that blade from TikTok. I wonder if I should just saw, saw, and saw. The whole principle of this is it does not need to look pretty. Well, right now I'm kind of goofing off with this Etch A Sketch that I've taken it out. I've washed out all the powder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert this camera, and it's going to be my Etch Cam that I use on YouTube. Now let's go to the Etch Cam. So that camera is going to poke out through the screen. Normally I do. Oh, Rachel, you're in Florida. I lived there, Orlando for 3 years. Worked at Universal Florida. Um, so what I'm doing now is I'm just goofing off. I'm cutting open the back to put the camera in there. So this is going to be a frame for that wireless webcam. Because I was using a straight blade, but this, what I have in my hand now, is a saw. It's called an X-Acto saw. And this is what I use to cut open the sides. But I'm going to see if I can just cut this line with the saw instead of a knife. See if I can get through faster. Suppose I could also go find my Dremel and actually use a Dremel. Oh, there we go. That side's done. Hey, Ariella. I'm making this frame for this camera. It's gonna be my Etch Cam for YouTube. So I used a blade and now I'm trying to, oh, okay, that'll work too. Time check. 52. All right. I have 8 minutes to go get my daughter until I have to leave. So then my plan is to come back for an hour. I'm going to work on my next big drawing. Not going to take requests. I'm going to work for an hour on potatoes sack race. And then I'm going to do a live where I do requests on the pocket size. That's my plan. We'll see. As long as nothing else pops up. Is that how you did your watch too? No, no, my watch is actually, oh, that's silly. No, my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch is actually a watch that's made by Mighty Mojo Toys in with Spin Master, a collab. No, that was actually made to look like that. Yep, this will work. So I'm glad I used the blade to at least get the initial cut to give me something to follow along with the saw. So I'm going to use the back. I'm going to go backwards with this saw to dig deeper until I can get through and then saw. I've got to clean it some more because it's still got a lot of powder on it. You have a coping saw? I don't. I don't know. At least I don't think I do. Hey, bag of chips. This is an X-Acto saw. Right now, I'm just working with what I have. I do have, probably could have used a Dremel for this. I have one. Probably could have used, I don't know where my heated knife is, but I probably could have used that. But this is what I got. And it's not taking that long, so. All right. I think just the corners aren't cut, but we'll see. Here we go. Now there's the back. All done. Hey, Danica, you still here? Funny story. Oh, wait. I put that on my Secret Santa list and got the 12 X-Acto saw. Oh, that's awesome. We got like 12 X-Acto saws. Oh, that's hilarious. I recently just replaced the one I was using for like 7 years. That's funny. You got 12 of them. Um, I was going to ask you. Oh, what was I going to ask you? Shoot. Oh, yeah. In my last live, I was getting grief for not wearing gloves with all this aluminum powder. Do you wear gloves when you're dealing with the powder? Curious. Uh, the dog knows it's almost time. How funny is that? I know. Thanks, Scout.
Understand that I set an alarm on my watch
Oh,
because of the time difference on my work computer throwing me off. So I set it on my watch, and Scout has learned the sound.
oh, the alarm went off on your watch. That's funny.
Do you need me to get her?
No, I can get her. I'm done. I planned on it. Thanks you. Thank you for offering. Yeah, I do. I had weird allergic reaction to the powder. Well, that's different. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I should have used it larger. That's all right. I'm gonna do a little cleanup here. Oh, a lot of cleanup. Let me first. I got to use my handy dandy etch artist vacuum. All right, Danica, bye. Do step by steps when you can. What do you mean? Step by step of what, Ariella? I do have a 1 minute version showing this entire preservation process posted to my TikTok. Let's see. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. I'll have to figure out how to make it secure. But, oh, how to draw on the Etch A Sketch? Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing some tutorial videos. I don't think you can do that with photos. All right. Well, that'll be part one of this. I don't plan on working on this again today. But that was fun to get that much done. All right, everybody. There it is. The finished etch camera. There we go. Etch camera. Ready to go.